I'm Hannah Goldberg, and this is the High School Experience, where we highlight the perspectives of students and teachers regarding decisions, conflicts, and achievements. Throughout 4 years of high school, students and teachers experience similar situations from different points of view. The goal of this podcast series is to provide multiple points of view to better understand one of the most important times in our lives, high school. Today, I'm in the FingerLakes1.com studio with Lisa Chase, the Director of Education for the Rev Theatre Company, formerly known as Merry-Go-Round Playhouse. Lisa, thank you for coming in today and to talk about this opportunity for students interested in musical theater. So before we get into depth about the program itself, why don't you talk to us a little bit about the Rev Theatre Company itself and what you guys do?
Sure. So we were founded in 1958, first as the Auburn Children's Theater, and we've evolved tremendously since then. We were the Auburn Children's Theater, then the Auburn Civic Theater, and then became the Merry-Go-Round Playhouse in the 70s. And in 2012, we morphed into the Finger Lakes Musical Theater Festival, and we felt it was time to identify a new brand, and so we are now the Rev Theatre Company. And we're really excited about this title because it really brings together all of the various components of our programming. We have a summer series of shows that we do in Auburn, but we also have a very expansive education division, which is what I am in charge of. The bulk of our education work actually happens directly in the school building. We bring professional shows and workshops into the school building throughout New York State. We have our programming in about 74 school districts. About 80,000 kids a year see our shows. And that operates during the school year, so September to May. But then we also have after-school programming and out-of-school programming. Our after-school programming right now is primarily for students in grades 1 through 6, where we teach them the fundamentals of performance and give them a chance to learn those building blocks and get a chance to perform. And then we also have our out-of-school programming, which is during the summertime. We have our all-access series, which is intended to bring students ages 10 and up, so all the way through adults, backstage into the world of the shows at the Merry-Go-Round Playhouse, which is our venue at Emerson Park, and really give them a chance to immerse themselves in the world of whatever show is running at that time. And then we have our musical theater intensive, which is what we're going to chat about today, which launched in 2013, where we give students the chance to experience the rigor of training needed for a career in musical theater performance.
Right. So, and actually I think we have a clip of that kind of gives us a little bit of insight into that program. So why don't we go ahead and play that now?
Since 2013, the Musical Theater Intensive has given students interested in college and career opportunities in musical theater performance the opportunity to train with industry professionals. Students in our area have the chance to receive training that they otherwise would have to travel to New York City to receive.
What Merry-Go-Round offers. They were already in our classrooms making visits, and that during the summer there was this intensive that students could be a part of at no cost to the individual. Then I said, okay, here's 3 kids and I want to be a part of it too. And I've since done it 3 times as a faculty member. I have moved up to a position of music director and just really seeing that everything they have to offer for schools and the community is really excellent theater and excellent education.
I've heard so many great things about it, and I knew that it was going to be like a really good experience for me, and I knew I was going to learn a lot because so many people have gone before me.
So what are some things students get to do when they participate in the theater intensive?
So our goal is to give students an experience of again, what it really takes to train to be a professional in musical theater. And also if maybe they're considering going to college for musical theater or for performance, we want to give them a taste of what that might feel like. So we are in classes from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. every single day for 3 weeks. And during that time, we spend time on vocal performance. We spend time on acting, we spend time on dance, we spend time on vocal technique, and we also spend time working on putting together a final showcase where students have a chance to sort of showcase what they've worked on over the 3 weeks.
That's very cool. And so this program is offered to high school students, correct?
Correct. Yep. Through their school district. So we partner with school districts. Most of the school districts in Cayuga County are participants in this program, along with some in Onondaga County. And it isn't open wide in the sense that anybody from New York State can participate. But yes, those that are in participating school districts are welcome to apply.
So if students are interested, should they go to like their director at their school?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep. Usually whoever is the director of their musical is the point person for the applications, which typically come out end of March. And each school district has a certain number of slots that they are allotted. And we really hope that even students that are like, oh, I don't know if I'm really thinking of this as a career, or I'm not good enough, or I'm, all of those sort of thoughts in your head that might make you think that you're not right for this program. I'd encourage students to sort of push those to the side and just, if you really do have an interest in studying and learning more about the art of musical theater performance, to come and spend a couple weeks with us in the summer. Yeah.
And so you mentioned that there's like an application. So what does that entail, and what should students expect from that?
It's very easy. So it's basic information, name, address, GPA, and then just a couple of short essay questions. What do you think you'll gain from this program? Why do you want to participate? But those, I believe, are less than 500 words each. Like it's super easy.
Just
peasy.
Something small so they get to know a little
just so
bit.
that we can kind of hear in their own words why they think the program would be helpful and important for them.
Okay, well, that's great. Thank you for coming in today, and that sounds like a very cool program. So you can connect with us on Twitter at FingerLakes1, subscribe to us on YouTube. Our audio-only version of this podcast is available on iTunes, Spotify, and Stitcher.com. The entire special podcast series episodes of the high school experience are available at fingerlakes1.tv. You can also find our show and local news, sports, and weather 24/7 on the free fingerlakes1.com app for Android or iPhone. Thank you for tuning into the high school experience, and stay tuned for our next episode where I sit down with some students who are involved with All State for music.